Give it to me, I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it. I'm worth it. Give me, I'm worth it. Give it to me, I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it. I'm worth it. Give me, I'm worth it.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Rachel. How many of you guys have trouble studying? That is me. I have such a hard time studying, and I have a hard time getting myself motivated and helping myself to study for tests and just to study in general. So I just have 5 easy tips how to study, and it's going to be so effective, guys. So let's get to it. And please excuse my nasty hair and all that stuff. Yeah, today is just not a good day. Today is just not a good hair or makeup or whatever day. It's just not my day. Anyways, let's get to the tip. Tip number 1 is to sit in class where you will actually work. I noticed that sitting in the front of the class makes me pay attention more and makes me listen to the professor and prevents me from falling asleep. If you are one of those people who like to sit in the back and fall asleep, hey, you are wasting your money on school because you are not paying attention, and there's no point of going to school if you're just gonna fall asleep through all your classes. So definitely sit in the front, have your friends sit with you, whatever. You'll pay attention and the teacher will recognize your face and the teacher will know who you are. I don't know, I feel like when I sit in the front, teachers like me more too. So yeah, sit in the front, guys. Tip number 2 is to find a study place that will work for you. I noticed that I can never ever work inside of my room or inside of my dorm or inside of someone else's dorm. I can never ever work in the dorm. Like, I just can't. Like, I tried before and it just doesn't work for me. So I reserved a carrel in my upstairs library, which is completely silent up there, and I have all of my schoolwork there, all of my books and all that stuff. And I purposely put my books and my binders there so then I will make myself go to the library and study, because I know that is the only place I can study. So I definitely recommend you guys to find a place where you will study. Tip number 3 is to look over your notes the day you take them. Oh my gosh, I have such a hard time doing this myself, but it is really effective. You retain your memory once it's repetitive and once you see it over and over again. And another thing about this is once your brain sees it over and over again, it kind of has a light bulb like, oh yeah, we saw this before, I know what this is. And another tip to go along with that is if you have an exam coming up, make sure to study 2 days in advance. Your brain will just retain more memory and it'll just remember more. Tip number 4 is to take breaks between your study sessions. So what I would do is study for about maybe 30 or an hour, and then I'll take a little break. I would watch like 1 or 2 YouTube videos, eat something, take a bathroom break, or anything like that. Just a really quick break, and then you get right back onto what you're studying. I find that's really effective instead of taking a long time to study and then taking a long time to have a break. There's just a long break period where you don't remember what you studied before. So if you do little studies, I can't talk. If you do little study sessions and then you take little breaks in between, I feel like that's way more effective. Okay, so we're on our last one. Tip number 5, rest a lot. I'm really bad at that because I just want to stay up after a long day of studying. I just want to stay up, watch movies, watch Netflix, watch YouTube videos, whatever. But make sure you get a lot of sleep, guys, and remember to hydrate and drink a lot of water. If you rest a lot, you'll stay up in your classes and you'll pay attention. When it's test days, you'll be alert and ready. Those are my 5 tips. I hope you guys find these helpful, and I'll see you guys later. Bye! And this is my Instagram. It is under xiong.rachel, and I will have it linked down below if you guys want to follow me. And I just have like all these photos and basically what I do with my photos,